The biggest thing that I took away was that the legalization of recreational use of marijuana has nothing to do with a consenting, responsible adult's ability to go home and smoke a joint. They do that now. It's decriminalized. No one's getting in trouble for it. This is all about the commercialization in the big business of marijuana. It's all about the edibles, the infusibles, the extractions, the vaporizing, the dabbing. It reminds me so much of post-World War II big tobacco industry with the Marlboro Man and Joe Camel and Ted Williams and Mickey Mantle going on television promoting the use of tobacco, of physicians appearing in magazine advertising for Philip Morris and other tobacco companies saying there's no long-term health effects, bad health effects of tobacco use. Hence, 30 years later, we know how bad tobacco use is for individuals. But that's what this is all about, the commercialization and the big business of marijuana. I don't know what I see in 30 years. That's a really good question. I think that this discussion is not going to go away. Either way, whether this ballot question passes or fails, the question is not going to go away. There's certainly a lot of people that do consume marijuana, over 1 million people in Massachusetts. There are certainly there's a lot of money to be made, there's a lot of big business to be done in and around marijuana. That's going to influence a lot of people's opinions and the momentum of the question. But, it's one day at a time, it's one step at a time, and right now it is our job as policymakers to educate ourselves as best as possible, to be best informed on an important public policy matter that's coming before us, and to disseminate that information to those that could use that information who are going to be making decisions on this question, and that being not only my colleagues, but all the citizens of the Commonwealth. We plan on meeting with a number of editorial boards around the state, because certainly the print media is very, very interested in this also. I plan on making myself available to anyone that wants to hear about my experiences in Colorado and what I've learned serving on this committee. And I'll be accessible and available primarily to my constituents or to any of my colleagues that need help.